She definitely will say whatever is on her mind, no matter what it is or who it might offend. It's Kim Kardashian West.
And North West. My mom says you scream a lot.
Your mom said I scream a lot?
I love this color. I'm dying. These are
No, you're not.
so beautiful.
Or you'll be in the grave. Why do you talk different?
How do I talk? Guys.
Guys, and these no bronzers.
North West, the daughter of Kim Kardashian and Kanye West, is trending for all the wrong reasons. During a recent show, North publicly insulted her mother, Kim Kardashian, in front of a stunned audience. So, what exactly did North say that left Kim furious and the public buzzing? Well, stay tuned to find out all the details and the truth behind this shocking incident.
Really important to also do mental health checks on your friends
You
and your
should
loved
be
ones.
more busy of your kids, not your friends.
Facts.
To understand the impact of North West's public outburst, we need to look at the ongoing issues within the Kardashian-West family. Over the past few years, Kim and Kanye have had several public disagreements, especially about how to raise their kids. Kim loves the glamorous lifestyle, with luxury and big social events. Kanye, on the other hand, prefers a more hands-on approach and often criticizes Kim for using nannies too much and exposing their kids to the celebrity spotlight. These differences became even clearer after their highly publicized divorce. Kanye has been very vocal about his concerns, particularly about their oldest daughter, North. He worries that Kim's lifestyle might negatively affect North's well-being. A major big disagreement happened when Kanye complained to Child Protective Services, accusing Kim of letting North wear heavy makeup and be part of adult-themed social media content. Kanye's actions showed how determined he is to protect North from what he sees as Hollywood's harmful influence and Kim's social media world. Despite these issues, the Kardashian-West family often attends public events together, trying to show a united front. The Hollywood Bowl event was supposed to be just another fun family night, but it turned dramatic when North took the stage and openly expressed her frustrations.
Please just be easy on me today, okay?
I am. I'm not gonna lie. I won't say it at all. If you don't want me to, well, I'm not gonna lie.
I would never ask you to lie, baby, okay?
At Hollywood Bowl, North didn't hold back. She talked about feeling neglected and criticized Kim's parenting style, accusing her of using nannies to raise her and her siblings. This wasn't the first time North voiced her dissatisfaction. Insiders say she's been vocal about wanting to live with Kanye, who she feels spends more quality time with her. She's also frustrated with the constant presence of cameras and the lack of real family time at Kim's house. Meanwhile, Kim, balancing her businesses and social commitments, often defends her parenting style. She says she spends as much time as possible with her kids, despite her busy schedule. But her demanding career often means relying on nannies and staff to help manage the household. For North, the glitz and glamour aren't enough to replace genuine time with her parents. Her outburst at the Hollywood Bowl was a build-up of frustrations and a plea for more attention from her mum.
As a performing arts teacher of kids North West's age, I want to say this. She should be doing musicals. Because the only way you're going to get better at doing musicals is by doing them. And that is what educational theater is for. That's what school theater is for. She actually wouldn't be that bad in like a middle school production. She has high energy, her friends would probably be hyping her up. Like, it's fine for middle school. And it's okay if you're at a certain level in middle school, because most kids aren't like Broadway caliber at the age of like 11. But if you do enough school shows, by the time you're an adult, you'll be better at them. That being said, again, that's what educational theater is for, your school musicals. Not the Hollywood Bowl. Not for that. I blame her parents, and I blame the
Now, this crazy moment at the Hollywood Bowl when North West totally dissed her mum is going to be remembered for a while. It was like nothing anyone had ever seen before. The whole thing went down in front of a bunch of people who were just there to have a good time, and not to watch a family drama. The lights went down, the crowd settled in, and then out of nowhere, North grabbed the mic and started talking. At first it seemed innocent enough, but then she started throwing shade at Kim. She let it all out, venting about how her mum is always too busy and never gives her any attention. She said to Kim, "You never have time for me. There's always nannies around. Why can't you just be a normal mum?" Everyone was stunned into silence. The whole thing blew up on social media right away. People were using hashtags like North Speaks Out and hashtag Kim Kardashian is a bad mum to share their reactions. A person tweeted saying, "Kim, let your daughter be a kid, not an adult. You're definitely not a good role model." Another one wrote, "Kim learned from Kris, which we all know was a horrible mother to begin with. I applaud North for calling her mother out, and actually I think the children would be better off with their dad than Kim." People were shocked and wanted to know what was really going on. Even Kim was caught off guard. She tried to keep her cool, but you could tell she was hurt and surprised by North's outburst. And North's words didn't just affect the audience, they hit Kim hard too. The mother-daughter relationship is complicated enough, but when you add in the whole world watching, it's even more intense. North speaking out in public showed that their glamorous life isn't as perfect as it seems. This wasn't a one-time thing either. Insiders say that North has been getting more and more vocal about her issues with Kim's parenting. The Hollywood Bowl incident was just the tipping point after months, maybe even years, of pent-up emotions. It's crazy that a 10-year-old could express what so many kids in similar situations feel but can't say. Well, some experts have also weighed in on the situation, saying that North's behavior is a cry for help. She needs more emotional support and attention from her mum. A child psychologist says when kids act out in public, it's usually because they want to be heard and valued by their family.
Very upset with North West for performing in the live-action Lion King. The North West just put on a performance during a live-action version of The Lion King and has caused quite a bit of controversy. You see, during the performance, North didn't seem super prepared for it. Like, it honestly seemed like it was a last-minute decision to make her Simba, which has upset people like this lady, who apparently had her child who was more qualified audition for Simba, only for the role to be taken by North West simply because of who her parents are. A lot of people are going at Kim and Kanye for allowing North to do this, basically saying things like it felt more like a school performance. And a lot of people are saying there should have been things like vocal coaching and more rehearsals because, like I said earlier, this seemed very unrehearsed. By the way, during the whole performance, Kanye was just standing and watching North like a very proud dad, which is still kind of wholesome. Anyways, this whole situation has sparked a big debate about Nepo babies. Basically, everyone's saying just because you're famous doesn't mean that you need to be in everything. And basically, everyone feels like the role of Simba should have gone to someone more qualified rather than someone more famous.
Now for Kim, this whole thing is a wake-up call. It's not just about her image or her business empire, it's about being there for her kids and really connecting with them. So, people are now questioning Kim's parenting choices because of what North said. North has made some pretty serious claims. She said that Kim is always using her to boost her own fame and fortune. Apparently, Kim drags her to all these adult parties and fancy events that a 10-year-old shouldn't be at. It seems like Kim cares more about her image and business than her own daughter's well-being. Imagine being a kid and constantly being surrounded by cameras, grown-up conversations, and the pressure to be perfect. That's North's reality. Insiders say that Kim takes her to parties thrown by people like Diddy, where it's definitely not kid-friendly. These parties are known for being over the top and sometimes crazy incidents, definitely not a place for a young girl. So, is Kim really putting fame before her daughter's happiness? A lot of people think so. North's claims suggest that these outings aren't just once in a while, they're a regular thing. Fans argue that exposing North to that kind of environment can mess her up emotionally and mentally. Dr. Sarah Thompson, an expert on child development, said, "Kids need stability and age-appropriate experiences. Going to adult parties all the time can confuse them, make them anxious, and mess up their sense of what's normal." North herself said something similar. She apparently said, "I just want to be a kid. I don't want to go to those parties. I don't belong there." It's really sad to hear North begging for a normal childhood. She wants to spend more time with her dad, Kanye, because she feels like he provides a more down-to-earth and caring environment. Kanye's parenting style is totally different from Kim's. He focuses on simplicity and genuine interaction, which is what North wants. Also, Kanye wasted no time responding to these allegations. He's always been critical of how much exposure Kim gives their kids, especially North. He even complained to Child Protective Services because he's worried that Kim's actions might be hurting their daughter. Kim, on the other hand, is defending herself. She says she's doing her best to balance her career and being a mum. She claims that going to events is just part of their lifestyle, and she always makes sure North is safe and taken care of. But North's public statements challenge that, and it seems like she feels used and ignored. These allegations against Kim are pretty serious and complicated. They bring up the bigger issue of how famous parents handle their public and private lives. Kim is under a lot of pressure to keep up her brand, but at what cost? North West's recent public confrontation with her mum, Kim Kardashian, has not only exposed family tensions but also raised concerns about North's development. Growing up in the public eye can have lasting effects on a child, and North, who is now 10 years old, has been in the spotlight since birth. From paparazzi photos to reality TV appearances and social media, her life has been on display for everyone to see. This constant exposure can be overwhelming, especially for a child trying to figure out who they are and where they fit in the world. But what do you think is the real issue here? Is it Kim's busy schedule and reliance on nannies, or is it Kanye's concerns about their children's upbringing? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Before you go, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. And make sure to check out our other videos for more celebrity news.